Hello everyone, I Ria Pahuja from Economic Times CIO welcome you all to the webinar Why You Should Not Delay Moving to HANA Community Cloud. SAP workloads have historically run in on-prem enterprise data centers. However, with the increasing speed of innovation, growth in new services, need for greater agility, and global deployment options, customers are beginning to deploy SAP workloads in the cloud to benefit from superior scalability and lower costs. However, as companies make the move to the cloud, they also discover that effective management and maintenance of cloud and hybrid environments adds to the complexity. When considering cloud for SAP workloads, it's vital to understand the challenges and to choose the right solution for your business needs. In this webinar today, ETCIO with NTT, NetMagic, and VMware will delve into how a community cloud makes transitioning of SAP workloads to a cloud a smoother affair. For this very topical discussion, joining us are two esteemed speakers from the industry. We have with us Mr. Girish Sharma, Senior General Manager, Products and Services, NTT NetMagic. And the second gentleman here with us is Mr. Rahul Shinde, Senior Cloud Solutions Engineer, VMware Cloud Provider Partners. A very warm welcome, dear speakers.
Thank you, Ria.
Before we go on to the discussion, I would like to inform my attendees that they can drop in their queries and questions in the chat box provided. We will be addressing the questions at the end in our Q&A round. Before we go ahead, I have a quick poll question for our attendees here who have joined us today. Can we have the poll question here, please? The question here is the SAP landscape includes all blank and blank environments. The options are development and staging, production and non-production, provision and expansion, on-prem and cloud. Attendees have quick 30 seconds to answer the question. This is just to check that who are we talking to, how is their exposure to SAP, and what do they all know about the solution. We have the inputs with us. 19% go with development and staging, 33% go with production and non-production, while none has opted for provision and expansion. 48% have gone with on-prem and cloud. Mr. Sharma, I guess you have some idea of how our attendees are here today and what do they think about SAP. Without any further delay, I request you to please take over the control and please go ahead with the presentation.
Thank you, Ria. Thank you so much. And good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for joining this discussion with us. We are going to discuss a lot about moving and migrating your SAP HANA to HANA Community Cloud today. SAP HANA has been a very advanced analytics platform, and we all are actually, whenever we are thinking of digital transformation, enterprises have SAP HANA Advanced Analytics Platform at the core of their entire strategy, because it really helps you gain better actionable insights. You can come out with better products and services, you can think of better customer experiences, you can have much better insight, so to facilitate your day-to-day decision making, right? So when we think of digital transformation, entire IT fraternity today is actually wanting to run the race of digital transformation, right? They want to be the drivers of the change. And the current situation, we are already seeing that how one change has actually pushed everyone to transform or align themselves and to align their entire IT strategy rather. So whenever we think of digital transformation using SAP HANA Analytics Platform, we know that it will lead to evolution of your people, processes, technology. You will want to address new markets, new competitions, or any change in the business models out there, right? You will want to meet ongoing customer expectations or any change in your customer expectations, right? So that's what the digital transformation we all are vying for, and SAP HANA Advanced Analytics Platform is there. I will want to see one change. We all are going through COVID-19 right now, and we see that digital transformation, either you drive the change or you're driven by a change. And right now, the COVID-19 pandemic we have in hand, very relevant to us, and it has kind of become a digital transformation agent for so many IT enterprises that we are seeing, among the customer base we regularly interact with. You saw that how did it drive the change? Nearly overnight, all the organizations started working from home, whether they had a work from home policy earlier or not. Many work from home controls failed to meet the availability requirements. To give you a simple example, do you have enough number of VPNs, right, to connect? So a lot of work from home controls, they were checked for their capabilities in such testing times, right? A lot of work from home controls were enabled without delving into the right security policy for the organizations. Many applications, even for example, if you have a single plant operations, you were running SAP HANA only in a single plant with no access outside, your applications were rendered unavailable because you had no access to the plant itself. Even those people who had two sites deployment, primary and DR, both the sites were not reachable physically, right? So that's one change that you had. Very high demand on the network resources. You really needed a high speed network so that your users can work. So on that note, what I understood is, while we want to use SAP HANA advanced analytics platform as a change driver for us, don't you think that since it becomes our lifeline, we need to ensure that there is no disaster which can actually disconnect from us? Why I'm trying to do this is so that I can delve into the right aspects of moving to HANA Community Cloud, and how is it going to help you meet all these challenges of the digital transformation and the technological dependence will bring upon. Let me bring to you one important thing, that the SAP HANA infrastructure was impacted not only because of one event that we are going through. Let's go back to the past and see that there were many events. We went through one survey which was conducted back in 2013, and it beautifully outlined that 15% people said it was because of software failures that they faced a downtime. 13% said that because of human errors they faced a downtime. Many security breaches and other things accounted for nearly 36% of the downtime. So that really tells us that when we are thinking of SAP HANA Advanced Analytics Platform, we are thinking of moving to HANA Community Cloud, or even you might be at a stage where you are planning to migrate to SAP HANA landscape, either suit on HANA or you have a greenfield deployment of S4 HANA. You need to ensure that you are talking about entire resilience for SAP, so that none of these changes, whether it be it COVID-19 or any other reasons for disasters which I mentioned, for the downtime which I mentioned, should be there, right? So that will be the first step, that while you are planning to move, you should have evaluated everything properly, right? What we did is, we at NetMagic, we saw that our customers, to run their SAP HANA, they should actually focus on each and every pillar which will ensure that their SAP landscape has got the enough resiliency to meet any of the changing demands. That includes hybrid cloud, network, your data continuity plan, and most importantly, have you ensured security at each and every layer, right? Why I'm saying hybrid cloud is, gone are the days when you were thinking that your SAP HANA can be on your premises, and still, when such a challenge happens, you will not have any network issues. You will not, people will not be able to access it on your premises. You will be arranging permissions. In case you need any managed services on top of that, you will have to send your resources physically. So that's why what we were thinking is, right now the time is you should move it to cloud, and the right approach is to move it to a HANA Community Cloud, right? So that's where we bring into picture the, why it is the right time to move your SAP HANA workloads to a HANA Community Cloud, right? With the right kind of networks, with the right practices on data continuity, you have ensured sufficient data protection and data continuity measures, and the security measures as well. So let's delve into details. The very first thing I talked about is hybrid cloud. Yes, hybrid cloud is the buzzword. In order to ensure resilience for SAP, now all the CIOs, the leading CIOs like yourself, are thinking of hybrid cloud. They don't want to get logged into one format of cloud. Yes, so true. Even for SAP, they don't want to get logged in. While they want a stable performance, they have a longer term strategy so that SAP HANA can actually ensure the digital transformation they are vying for, but at the same time they don't want to get logged in, and that's what the hybrid cloud brings for them, right? They want that if they want to change the format at any point of time to meet the agility demands, to meet the disruptions in their own respective markets, it should be agile enough. Yes, hybrid cloud addresses them. So hybrid cloud is actually the current demand from CIOs. But why is it a demand? It is a demand because it helps you increase your speed to the market. You can get cloud services on SAP HANA within say 20 to 48 hours. You can scale up or scale down your resources. You get many flexible deployment options. Even your other applications, which might be legacy applications you have built around SAP, you can actually bring them up in this format. Most important feature of any cloud service actually is brought down to SAP HANA as well. That is, there should be no long-term lock-ins, and basic features of cloud, right? Scalability and elasticity should be there. And of course, all this should be at an overall much better TCO for our CIOs, right? So that's true that we are looking from all these benefits from a hybrid cloud. We at NetMagic, we thought of HANA Community Cloud, and we have a service called as Simply HANA, which is powered by VMware, right? Why we call it as a HANA Community Cloud? The important thing and the most important thing to be noted here is in our SAP Simply HANA Cloud, powered by VMware, we host only and only SAP HANA workloads and no other workloads. So that's why it's a unique. We spoke so much about hybrid cloud. Our HANA Community Cloud is totally aligned to the strategy of hybrid cloud. The agile and fast service from our side, what we do is we give you a high performance, the enterprise performance pool of compute and storage resources, which is powered by high speed software defined network. SAP demands end-to-end 10G network, and we meet all such KPIs as through our infrastructure. High performance and low cost. So what we ensure is SAP HANA is so critical to the organizations out there that high performance should never be compromised. So while it is especially a HANA Community Cloud, so that we can meet all the performance KPIs, especially for SAP HANA. At the same time, it should be cost optimized to meet the core benefits of hybrid cloud. As I mentioned, the cost benefit that we are looking at, hybrid and integrated. So not only you're logged in one format, it should have the hybridity ready. What if you want to connect to any other spatial services in any hyperscaler? Can you come in and make your SAP HANA landscape in a secured way get connected to any of the hyperscalers? We have the answer with our HANA Community Cloud. Yes, it can be done. So that's where our HANA Community Cloud brings in the hybridity, and on top of that, it is already integrated with our multiple services which are pay as you. For example, if you want backup as a service, you can actually subscribe to backup as a service on demand, and you can consume it. It is already integrated with our HANA Community Cloud. What if you need a high performance storage additionally mounted on your virtual machines? It is available, right? So all such services, whether you want a virtual load balancer, whether you want a virtual firewall, or you want any other appliance based security, it is all integrated here. You just need to subscribe to those services, and without pulling in a single wire, such services can be accessed from your HANA Community Cloud. So that's the beauty that hybrid cloud brings here, with a ready integration of each and every service there, right? You can actually consume your test and development workloads on a HANA TDI and Unity Cloud. You can further extend a HANA TDI to HANA appliances as well. It can be like this. Your production database can be on HANA appliance. Your non-production databases might be on HANA TDI, and your application workloads might be on HANA Community Cloud. That's the right kind of mix as well, if it suits your requirements, right? So that's where what we did is we created HANA Community Cloud along with a hybrid integration in such a way that you are always agile. Even if your business can grow 100% year on year, we can still meet your requirements over a much longer period. And that's what I was talking about, that when you think of SAP HANA Advanced Analytics Platform, when you think of moving to HANA Community Cloud, have you thought of the right kind of digital transformation pillar or right kind of IT resilience strategy? That is the hybrid cloud, which is ready to use for you. At the same time, you can extend it to public cloud of NetMagic as well as private cloud of NetMagic as well. So I can give you an example that assume that you have some peripheral applications to SAP which are on your premises. You can move them in the form of a private cloud, and you can make that private cloud communicate to your HANA Community Cloud with a secured connectivity, but still it's a high connectivity, high speed end-to-end 10 gig connectivity, which you can leverage. That's the core idea that we are taking up the hybridity at the time. Why I'm taking hybridity as such an important feature as part of your SAP IT resilience, so that you can meet any digital transformation requirements out there. You can meet any disastrous situation which might occur there, like we are facing COVID-19 pandemic, which I started my session with. So that's where we bring HANA Community Cloud in a hybrid landscape, and all this powered by VMware, right? So let me delve into that, even to specifics of a HANA Community Cloud, what and all you can actually evaluate, and how we designed it so that we can actually bring the right type of benefits for our customers. Of course, when you think of a HANA Community Cloud, ACP HANA has been quite a regulated space, as you would have observed in the market. People actually wanted to adopt as much as classical approach as they were doing earlier in SAP HANA landscape deployment. So the core of the core, the reason was they really needed performance. They did not want to take any risks or any chances. So that's where in our HANA Community Cloud, the very first thing is we do commit a performance, because it is a HANA only workloads. We really control all provisionings at compute, storage, and network layer to meet all the KPIs as cited by ACP. We give a committed performance even in terms of number of SAPs that you want for your application layer. They are able to commit. So that's the beauty of a HANA Community Cloud, that you're always going to get the committed performance or more from our side. You get a control, you get a self-service portal from our side for SAP HANA Community Cloud, where you are able to see your workloads, you are able to do the right kind of governance, you are able to monitor your utilizations over a period of 1 week, 15 days, or 1 month. You are able to see your real-time utilization. It helps you optimize your cost further. You can actually optimize your resources. You can scale up or scale them down. The flexibility that we bring with the HANA Community Cloud, you can define your templates and in line with the sizing that you look appropriate initially, and at the same time you can optimize it better later as well, during your production runtime, when you have seen enough utilization details, and you have done the work. You can do the workload optimization, resulting into a much better TCO, right? We use software defined networking layer on top of it. It is an end-to-end 10 gig layer with multiple 10 gig links coming. To give you an example, out of our single host, we give almost 80 Gbps coming out of a single physical host, right? And at the chassis layer further, it is 160 Gbps, which is coming out. That gives sufficient bandwidth, because SAP HANA recommendation is 10 Gbps, but we have sufficient bandwidth available. It really increases your network speed. With the help of software defined networking, we reduce your north south traffic a lot, because all the north you know your east west traffic should not actually be engaging with your north south direction. Your east west traffic is already being taken care at the high speed multiple 10 gig links, right? Much faster provisioning even at the networking layer by the virtue of SDN that we have defined on top of our HANA Community Cloud. We have a central policy provisioning for all your resources, how we isolate your individual landscapes. Even you can have multiple landscapes with us for SAP for your multiple setups. If you are having, say, for example, multiple group companies, you can have multiple setups, all of them isolated either under a common security policy, or they can have different security policies individually as well, right? We can quickly replicate the security policies. If you are, especially it is more so true in case of virtual appliances, where we can quickly replicate the earlier defined security policies to a new setup for you. We can actually show all the compliances in terms of your security policies defined from our side, and that we are sticking to. Most importantly, with VMware, our management practice actually lasts for more than 12 years now, and we have been continuously increasing our footprint on VMware. And it's very important that when we are discussing about HANA Community Cloud, we use each and every component to give you right kind of IT resilience for SAP that I was talking about. So that's why we chose VMware as a most stable platform. We saw that enterprises who look for value, they adopt enterprise class products like VMware. We will be listening a lot today about the capabilities of VMware platform itself, and why is it such a wonderful choice for SAP, and why SAP itself endorses VMware as an enterprise platform for HANA Community Cloud. We'll be hearing a lot from my fellow panelists in the second part of this discussion. What we did is not only we say that we are meeting enterprise kind of HANA Community Cloud for you. We got it certified from SAP. We are certified for cloud and infrastructure operations. The entire HANA Community Cloud grid, which I showed, is certified for SAP HANA. And at the same time, I was talking about the upscaling of the services to the SAP basis support and other application management services that we as entity group can do. But it's custom stitched that you can actually choose to have your own application provider or application management vendor, and you can have a separate SAP basis support vendor as well as. And we are just managing the IT infrastructure part of it using HANA Community Cloud. So you can do a custom stitch solution with us around that. I was talking about delighted customers from our side, including Crompton Greaves, Bajaj, IBM, multiple Aditya Birla Group companies, Bridgestone, right, DTDCs of the world, just to enjoy, affirm our positioning that multiple people have leveraged our HANA Community Cloud services. What we do is entire service. The HANA Community Cloud service is delivered as a managed service to you, where end to end, right from administration to routine day-to-day operations, are done by NTT NetMagic. And we take away all your pains, even including in terms of the security as well, right? We take away all your pains related to infrastructure and its management, so that you can focus more on your SAP HANA advanced analytics platforms in terms of applications and in terms of driving the digital transformation, you know, leveraging SAP HANA analytics platform. That's at the same time, I was talking about a lot about network connectivity. I was talking a lot about availability of resources, whether you have data continuity. All this is ensured in a HANA Community Cloud, because our data centers were always up and running, even during so many flood situations we have seen in Mumbai, in Chennai. We were not even down for a second during such instances, right? At the same time, data centers now being a essential service, all our managed services resources have always been available during all these disruptions. And that's what I was talking about, the data continuity in the IT, the resilience for the IT landscape you can ensure by using a HANA Community Cloud service. And that's where you should look at migrating yourself much faster to a HANA Community Cloud with lot of assurance. Not only assurance in terms that it is powered by VMware, not only assurance that we are having only enterprise grade IT infrastructure. Not only that, we are already serving 2,500 plus and large enterprises across India. So we come from a very stable managed services background. The assurance that we understand your core ERP is actually lifeline to your digital transformation. And that's where we take up this challenge, and we try to fulfill it much better than any other cloud service or any other landscape deployment that you can plan on premises. Not only it is beneficial in terms of overall TCO, it is beneficial in terms of entire resilience in the IT landscape that we spoke about today. About NTT, we have been a very stable player. The SAP landscape should always be hosted with very stable players. The reason is, in our experience with our customers, many of my customers are with me for 16 plus years now. So that's very important, because a core platform like SAP goes on for years and years altogether. What you really change is, your reports and the way you are doing, the application optimization there, but you don't change the entire landscape. And that's where you should go for a stable partner. We at NetMagic, we continue to evolve in the field of data centers and cloud services, and already operational in India with our 9 data centers, and we are having the largest footprint in terms of data centers all across India, with multiple R&D centers. Even in the hybrid IT services space, NTT NetMagic, powered by VMware, has been experimenting right from a bare metal to a private cloud to a public cloud and even to the containers, right? Even in terms of cloud services, when I speak about hybrid cloud, we are able to manage our own Simply Cloud service. Beside that, other hyperscalers like AWS, Azure, Google, we have experience in managing all of them. So that's what makes us a right kind of partner to bring in HANA Community Cloud, that we really understand what market is catering to. As compared to hyperscalers, we really give you a much better proposition in terms of regulate, very predictable costs and a very predictable performance, all topped up via single vendor support in terms of management, and a single vendor support in terms of the entire platform end to end, where each and every component integrated in your HANA Community Cloud. So on this note, I have almost covered you to the core reasons that you can think of, which will actually facilitate that you should move to HANA Community Cloud with a lot of assurance, because we have been able to prove it for more than 200 plus enterprises out there so far, and we look forward that it is the right time, when digital disruption is going on because of one pandemic on us. It is the right time to move to a HANA Community Cloud, right cloud powered by VMware. So my final thoughts on this is you should adopt a HANA Community Cloud to ensure a performance and increased availability in any event that we are seeing right now. You can start small and you can grow as you need is a big benefit of a hybrid cloud. As I showed you multiple landscape, you can move from one type of landscape to another as well. You can plan agility in the long term, keeping hybridity in design, and that's what you saw that in our HANA Community Cloud, we kept hybridity at the core, and we designed the entire system that it can fit every size of customer, and we can actually deploy any landscape. Even production size of 1.5 TB plus we have already deployed in our landscape successfully so far. So you can actually think that hybridity in design will allow you to start small and grow as big as you can without much disruption. Even within the same cloud, without much migrations, you can move from one size to another depending on your business requirements. Most importantly, as I spoke about, the HANA Community Cloud should have the right enterprise architecture at each and every layer. We are powered by VMware, and the same level of resilience is required at each and layer of the HANA Community Cloud. You should be prepared for the worst in terms of data protection, in terms of a disaster recovery setup. Our HANA Community Cloud is served from two different locations, with Mumbai and Bangalore. So you should be always ensure that your business continuity is never disrupted, and you have ensured sufficient data protection in terms of security. Like in HANA Community Cloud, we make it secure till the infrastructure layer, and at the same time at the application layer, in terms of the who's accessing your SAP, and who are all the authorized users to access that. You have ensured sufficient security measures at the application layer, as well as at the IT infrastructure layer, or say for example HANA Community Cloud layer, to meet the business continuity. So on that note, we have discussed about many things, and as part of the second discussion here, we will be hearing more about why VMware platform is right to serve a HANA Community Cloud kind of workload. So on that note, thank you so much for being with me here in this webinar. Over to Ria.
Thank you, Mr. Sharma. Thank you for that insightful presentation there. Before we go on to invite Mr. Shinde for his part of presentation, we have a quick question here. For this question, we ask our attendees, with Simply HANA, you can achieve, the options are faster go-to-market time, scale infrastructure resources on demand, reduce costs by paying only for consumed cloud services, achieve higher level of availability, or all of the above. The attendees have quick 25 seconds to answer the question. This is just to make this session more interactive. We have the inputs with us. 2% go with faster go-to time, 6% go with scale infrastructure resources on demand, 4% go with reduced cost by paying only for consumed cloud services, 4% go with achieve higher level of availability, and 85% go with all of the above. And yes, I guess 85% of the people are correct here. Moving on, let's invite Mr. Rahul Shinde here to present his part of the presentation. Over to you, Mr. Shinde.
Thanks, Ria. Thanks, Girish, for such a great insight into that magic SAP Community Cloud, how you can really help customers in terms of transforming their overall business. Firstly, I know that many of you would be our existing customers and users of VMware, and I want to thank you for your continued association with us. Been discussing with customers lately about the current situation, the pandemic issue, what we have, and how they are managing. They're telling us that they will focus on the core set of business outcomes. For them, what matters today in current situation is to keep the lights on. And the main focus is to accelerate the overall business agility and innovation. So they can't just focus on ensuring the lights on, but they also need to look at the innovative way, the new thought process, so that they can keep the lights on, keep serving their customer, keep serving their internal users, from equipping them in terms of getting them the application access, so on and so forth, as well as deliver the exceptional mobile experience. We all are now working from home, working from remote locations, so reachability to that infrastructure is the key thing. right? And the key challenge is now the people who are maintaining that lights on and data centers on, they are also having challenge in terms of accessing those facilities, those data centers. And of course, they also want to protect the brand and customer trust, because now it has become a 360 management, managing the data center operations, managing our internal customer who are accessing that application, managing the customers from a delivery perspective, from operations perspective, experience perspective. So it has become a lot of pressure situation for all of us to maintain all of it. In today's era, I strongly believe business is an application, right? And the application performance drives the overall business outcome. Whatever business want to achieve, the application has to deliver. We all have gathered together to talk about the key application, what we look at from enterprise perspective, that is SAP, either native SAP or an SAP HANA. And the important thing is what are the business objective we want to drive and how they are related to the overall application landscape of it. For every existing application, customers wish to reduce the cost from a longer run perspective. Apart from keeping the lights on, the cost part is a key thing, obviously. Apart from looking at the cost, they want to ensure that the security is taken care of. The application is securely delivered, access without any vulnerabilities, without any intrusions, so on and so forth, and make it more reliable, get an obtain more control on it. So, and all of this in today's COVID situation and pandemic situation has become much more challenging. It has really become a lot of pain to everyone to keep everything intact and take a control of it. Today, I'm going to talk about how you can accelerate your business and transforming with VMware and SAP HANA along with NetMagic Community Cloud. So let me begin with by telling you a quote from one of our marquee customer who has embarked onto a transformation journey with us. What he quoted is, he has quoted that we believe virtualize SAP HANA with VMware and vSphere could be the key to our future. And this is the quote what we have from AMG a 2 year back. And they have really transformed their overall journey. So AMG Germany is one of the largest, you can say, deployment we have in Europe in terms of an SAP users, in terms of overall landscapes. We all have heard about how application or the digital transformation of the application have the change people are doing business. So let's talk about an example of a Tesla, Airbnb, and Uber, or even our ground zero manufacturing companies who have really evolved in terms of product innovations, in terms of bringing faster applications, faster way to get closer to the end customer. We have a lot of seen that into manufacturing nowadays. It is a key thing to come close to the customer, give an application, give a performance which is mobile enough and able to access them from a handheld device, so that they can access it, get experience and feel of the product what business want to deliver. So what I mean is, what has eventually become is a software has become a key thing which is driving the overall innovation part of the business. And then it is tied back to the application part of it. So clearly, software sits at the heart of today's digital business, right? That's one of the key things which I want to talk about. Now, with the current situation, as I said, mentioned earlier, we have been struggling. Everybody is struggling around with keeping the lights on. We are doing our best. For many customers, the thought process has evolved, right? Let's look at it more holistically. If similar or more worse situation arrives in the future, are we prepared, right? Now, as Girish mentioned rightly, they have delivered, you can say, 100% uptime from their data center. That's a key thing. Can we do it on our own behalf? Being an enterprise customer, we are struggling with it. Okay, I can conclude with Girish assurance in the service what I talked about, that cloud is the next way, right? We can rely on it, and community cloud is much more secure. It assures you two key things which we look at the cloud part. One is the quality of service. Being in community cloud, all the workloads are similar, familiar, so the performance are fine-tuned across the cloud. It is not like we share and we struggle with getting a pie out of each application. Being in community cloud, it is much more stable. It is much more unique in terms of operation and performance. And secondly, the SLA, right? That's a key thing. When we look at the cloud performance, SLA matters a lot, because that's what we are currently struggling with in delivering to our end customers or internal customers. I know that when the lockdown was announced, we were like all freaked that how I'm going to access my application, how I'm going to keep my data center up and running, work from home, if any problem occurs, how people are going to travel, getting a VDI deployed, getting a work from home. End of the day, why it all was created and all efforts were in a direction to keep the business applications running. Let it be a billing or a production. We had a situation with many customers, your data centers is in their on-premise environment, their manufacturings are operational. They are in a remote location into the MIDC area, into the manufacturing hubs, and the production is waiting for the applications to be up and running. So that has paved actually a thought process that let's look at cloud as an alternative. Now, when enterprise, let it a CXO level or on a board meeting, we decide, okay, let's talk about getting in more uptime, more SLA, more application centric, and let's focus on to getting an application delivery. What are the challenges we are talking about? The challenges is the short timelines. The decision what is taken inside the boardroom, inside at a CXO level, we as an architects of the world or architects of the application or operation guys, we have a short timeline to really deliver that to happen. Limited skill sets when we actually want to change the entire application landscape. A lot of unknown dependencies. We don't know that what we will face when we actually try to migrate. And the worst part is we don't know where to begin, whether we should start the application migration, whether we should move the database first, whether it is the NetWeaver going first, so on and so forth. So with all of this, the key answer or key thing, it would be to look at a joint partner who can help us really get into that end goal. That end goal could be either of it. Either you maintain and expand additional capacity. So let's say I start with an, you can see the basic core SAP HANA suite, and I want to deploy a BW HANA. I stretch it across to a cloud, get into a NetMagic Community Cloud and expand it. I can consolidate, look at how things are currently, then migrate to NetMagic Community Cloud. In terms of obviously, we have helped a lot of customers jointly to really optimize their overall architecture when they really want to get into cloud, so that they get the best of the beat of the performance. Also, they have an optimized cost cash flow going into the cloud. And obviously, it is like the third option is go entirely into an cloud journey, lock, stock, and barrel, move entirely to the cloud. Obviously, with the current situation, people are favoring it. We've been talking to a lot of organizations that they have a thought process that we would be in a better position if we had consuming SAP as a service, SAP HANA hosted out of a community cloud and consuming it, rather than worrying about how I'm going to maintain and ensuring that things are up and live. Now, I believe I have established that what are the challenges we are facing. We all, I'm saying we all, not like customers or somebody. We all together into this overall transformation journey. The business priorities have changed. So let me tell you how VMware can solve the overall problem for it, right? What you can do is partner with VMware Cloud Provider, so NetMagic and VMware Cloud Provider partners. Drive your digital business transformation with cloud services, with a trusted VMware technology, which is going to be designed to reduce the overall complexity. And the end thing is to meet your business needs. We have a VMware Cloud Verified stack deployed at NetMagic. What that NetMagic SAP Cloud, what that means is this is an VMware validated stack. We have something called as VVD established, which ensures that we, along with NetMagic, delivers the two key requirements of the cloud: quality of service and the SLA. And that's the partnership that they have. Cloud Verified is a elite status into our overall cloud provider platform. And I'm very proud to say that NetMagic is at one of the key cloud verified partner in India. Now let's look into what are the benefits you'll get out of it, right? Being in cloud verified, being in community cloud. First and foremost is hybrid cloud, because as I mentioned at the start, when we want to really get into the cloud transformation journey, we should really look at from where to start. And for that, a seamless connectivity to cloud is essential. Assured service, I talked about the SLA part of it. Flexibility and choice, the size in terms of not bounded to a t-shirt, right? I cannot have a small and medium or large and extra large kind of a bound. It is always essential. If I go into the cloud, the first and foremost thing, what I expect is flexibility and choice. That's something this community cloud will definitely deliver it to you. Now let's look at a bit deeper into the technology part of it, how the partnership it, and what all things you can do with the overall VMware stack. So what I'm essentially saying it, there is no can say package or unpackaged SAP solution today, which can't be virtualized with VMware. And that's the kind of a strong partnership we have built over the year with SAP. So we have a joint lab there in an SAP, you can say campus. It's a VMware SAP joint lab. We do a lot of engineering, a lot of R&D work there, ensuring that we help our cloud providers as well as customers to be at a peace of mind, to ensure that everything is intact, we deliver the performance, as well as we are hand in hand with SAP development in terms of new things which SAP is going to launch. Let it be a traditional database of a 256 vCPU and 6 terabyte, or the same, it could be on a HANA platform, on a scale-up architecture. On a scale out, we have a massively certified 32 terabyte boxes, which you can obviously run for a larger workloads. We have customers in India who are running 16 terabyte of SAP HANA workloads in a scale out architecture, and 6 terabyte of a virtualized SAP HANA platform globally. So both are, we have a live customer case. Let it be an S4 HANA, let it be a B4 BW HANA suite, everything is certified. Now, what is ensuring that this everything goes intact? That the underlying software defined data center stack. The stack consists of 3 key elements of a data center: the compute, storage, and the network. So with VMware Cloud Verified technology and partnering with NetMagic, we have deployed this software defined data center stack, which ensures that it actually unlocks the barrier what we have with the physical world limitations of the hardware, and which gives you a lot of agility, flexibility, with a better security, with a faster time to market, obviously, and ensure that we offer a lowest TCO in terms of running it into the cloud. That's more important thing, right? As I mentioned, the agility innovation part goes hand in hand with the cost part. Both has to be balanced. You cannot get best of a class service and product at a least price. It has to be unbalanced. So that balance we have created, designed, engineered along with NetMagic, and we are ensuring that this is get delivered to the customer as per their expectations. Just to an overview how the things have been shaped up over the years. As I said, the partnership started long back in 2010. We launched our first certified, can say HANA plans or certification. We call it as SAP release note in 2014 with an vSphere 5.5. I'm proud to say that all the older and the latest generation of Intel CPUs, along with vSphere platform, along with VMware SDDC stack, let it be NSX for software defined network or VMware vSAN for an hyper-converged storage, are certified to run your SAP legacy as well as SAP HANA environments. We have the highest kind of a scalability which is available for a customer to consume. In subsequent slide, I'm going to talk about why the scale matters. Right? We all are talking about you can run an elephant on top of an hypervisor, but why that elephant is an essential part of it. What I want to establish is vSphere is, we all know that it's the world's most stable platform, right? And with SAP, which is the most empowering ERP today for the end customers, let it be manufacturing, analytics part of it, we have jointly engineered something which will ensure that you get best of a performance, best of a scale, and best of an optimized architecture to run the entire suite of SAP HANA. With 7.0, which is the latest release of an VMware, we are fully compliant and supported by SAP HANA. This is a release note, you can look at it. I am very sure whoever has got an SAP deployed or looking to deploy SAP HANA, they haven't really early access to all the SAP nodes, being a live customer. Just to tell you, these are the wikis. If you can click a picture and note it down, you can note it down and go and understand how the partnership is shaping up and how we are ensuring that what are the latest technologies SAP is bringing on the table for the end customer are certified with vSphere environment. Now, we talked about that, the large scalability, right? Why it matters into an enterprise architecture or a cloud architecture is the ability to migrate seamlessly the machines or virtual machines across the nodes so that you get a zero downtime in case of a maintenance. Migrate live databases, because our HANA, can say overall database, which is running on top of vSphere, is certified with vSphere vMotion. So both goes hand in hand. There is no ambiguity or there is no, you can say, disconnect or disruption you'll face when you want to actually migrate the data. It preserves the entire state of the memory, Okay, that's something which is critical for any in-memory database. With virtualization, actually you are extracting the physical memory, representing it into a virtual platform. And obviously there will be a question in the mind how virtualized memory will go hand in hand with an in-memory compute, which is happening in-memory database. So it is entirely certified. We have live customers who are running it. And the good part about the architecture is it preserves the entire state of the memory, even though it is running on an virtualized platform. So you can vMotion everything. There is no roadblock. The HA is also certified. You can trigger the HA, which is a basic vSphere HA, along with an SAP HANA HA, which goes hand in hand. Now, to summarize, what is the value proposition we're talking about? No t-shirt sizes, because we all know that nothing fits to everyone, right? So that flexibility you'll get from the community cloud. Zero downtime hardware maintenance. You can leverage vMotion HA into the community cloud so that you have a better SLA. Obviously, it's committed by NetMagic, backed by VMware, backed by other enterprise infrastructure components running into this community cloud. Homogeneous landscape, that's what I've talked about, which ensures that the performance parameters are trusted, tried, and are unique across the platform. Zero trust platform, you can deploy advanced security solutions like NSX microsegmentation, which ensure that all your individual virtual machines, let it be application or HANA, both are protected in a much more secure way. A cloud verified stack with which you have a VMware validated platform running into the entire environment. And finally, a vMotion architecture, which is supported across the entire platform. Just to give an end note that I'm very sure I have given you enough compelling reasons to collaborate with us and NetMagic to start planning your SAP cloud journey. Thanks for all your valuable time, and over to you, Ria, to take it ahead. Thank you.
Thanks to you, sir, for that session. Before we go on to the Q&A round, we have 2 poll questions left. Can we have the poll questions here, please? For this question, we ask our attendees, what are the key challenges in moving to HANA Community Cloud? Ensuring performance and high availability, data security and risk reduction, minimizing business disruption, creating cost, skill set, and operational consistency, or all of the above? So yes, so 79% have gone with all of the above. I assume that's the right answer. However, 3% have still gone with ensuring performance and high availability. 5% say data security and risk reduction. 8% go with minimizing business disruption, and 5% go with creating cost, skill set, and operational consistency. Here we have one last poll question for you. A customer deployed in HANA large instance stamp gets isolated into a subscription, environment, tenant, or license. Can we have the inputs, please? Well, 20% have gone with subscription, 31% say environment, 20% say tenant, and 29% say license. Mr. Shinde and Mr. Sharma, if you can help us with the right answer here.
Isolated in a tenant. The tenant is the right answer.
Tenant is the right answer. Thank you, sir. Moving on to the quick Q&A round, we are taking one question here. The question says, what level of isolation is maintained when you say community cloud only for SAP customers?
That's a very valid question. When we say HANA Community Cloud, the level of isolation is that this entire grid is dedicated only and only for our SAP HANA customers, and we have only and only SAP HANA workloads here on this grid. So that actually ensures the physical layer of isolation from a SAP HANA workloads perspective, and that's why we name it as a HANA Community Cloud. Besides that, we ensure the logical isolation at each and every layer. As I was showing the HANA TDI cloud, when customers are subscribing to a separate cluster for themselves for TDI, they are as well physically isolated. Beside that, we ensure isolation at the storage layer, at the network layer, at each and every layer. There are separate secured isolations defined for our customers. Over to you.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much for that. The next question is, will this solution make organizations enable to reduce their IT requirements and solutions that they're currently using?
Right. So I think we spoke about SAP HANA. So as long as SAP HANA workloads are there, yes, it will help them migrate. The migration might be only a suit on HANA migration, or if they are having a green, entire Greenscape deployment, they can actually start, with us totally in the beginning, or if they are looking at migration, as I was showing during my slide presentations, we can help them with migration services. So at any part of your journey in the SAP HANA landscape, we can help you.
Sure, sir. One last question here, quickly taking. It is coming from a public sector professional. He asks, what approach should government SAP HANA client follow ideally, GCC or SAP Community Cloud?
All right, that's a very valid question when it comes to a government community cloud for SAP. I think even Rahul will add to that. But from my perspective, what we do is like HANA Community Cloud is open to enterprises. The same kind of cloud grid we have for government under a government community cloud setup, which is totally isolated in line with government's regulation and the GR guidelines. What we do is we have a separate GCC area, and within the GCP area, the workload scattering to SAP HANA Grid is a separate cloud altogether. Within the GCC itself, there is a separate cluster catering to SAP HANA workloads. So that's what, and we use the same enterprise grade infrastructure and the VMware platform for running our GCC for SAP. No, sorry, SAP for GCC operations.
Sure. Mr. Rahul, you would like to add something to that?
Yeah, I just want to give my 2 cents on that.
Sure.
The reason why GCC was created because of the security part, and that they wanted to ensure that all the government customers or government enterprises gets and secure cloud. As long as you have and community cloud will get the performance. And as Girish has mentioned, there is an SAP grid running itself within the GCC. So GCC security plus HANA performance, it's a combination of best of both grids. So with NetMagic Community Cloud, both are ensured and given to the customer.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for being with us here and answering all our questions here. I'm equally grateful for all our attendees for joining us in this session. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, everyone.